Well, here we are, first day of the 2026 Lake Pepin Messabout. It is cloudy, but no immediate threat. There's some storm cells north and south of us, but looks like we're going to be okay right now. It's supposed to clear up tonight and then be a nice day tomorrow. So bobbing along here, no wind, just put in at the launch and heading around the corner to our gathering point, which is just half a mile around the corner, less than that, a quarter of a mile. So we're heading up over this way to Hoke Sealy City Park, Lake City, Minnesota, and I feel a little breeze. I'm excited now. I'm out here. John Hippie's up behind me. Wave, John. Say hi, John. Hi, John. So I'm hoping if we get wind like this in the evening, my body weight will hold that tarp down. It's a great place for a view. We'll have to see how that goes. There's these little cells that are popping up. Haven't really had a lot of rain. They've kind of missed, but there are definitely some showers across the lake coming pretty close to us. Folks are getting set up. A few of us here. Got more coming. Well, we got a grumbly evening as again these cells just keep popping up. Then we got some gorgeous weather for a little bit, but I'm gonna go down and take a look at some of the boats and then get my boat anchored out, so I'm not sitting up on a gravel beach, because I've had stones washed up into my centerboard case and that is not fun. So we'll do the beach walk with what's here. Some of the mud hens coming in. Nice boat. I'm gonna go help. All right, let's try that again. Whew. Why'd I park way down there? I don't know what's wrong with me.
So anyway, we were watching Tim sailing his boat, and for some reason he was sailing it backwards, and I don't understand that. He had the sail upside down.
John, where did you learn how to sail? Sailing backwards is a skill you should know.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm surprised you know, someone like you who doesn't use a motor.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't know that.
You know, I think that's pretty cool when you were going sailing stern first and you're sailing that way. And
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we survived a nice downpour, and now we're gonna get lulled into a beautiful evening, and then it's gonna come. Sailflow says we're gonna have a 50-mile-an-hour wind in the middle of the night, but you know, we'll see.
What do they know?
What do they know? We'll report back.
I'm gonna leave my sail up overnight to dry it out
and see what happens. and I'm gonna see how well.
I don't want that. I don't want the sheet flapping in the wind. I'm a good sailor.
Right.
That's right.
And I'll see if the hammock stays here.
Yeah. So Tim forgot to pay the valet to go get his boat, so he's gonna have to do it himself. He's telling me he's got this super simple system where he just pulls the rope and the boat comes to him. We'll see how this works.
And you can see this line is staying, it's running through that eye on the anchor.
That's pretty cool.
No bungees for me.
Look at that. It's like you whistle for your boat and she comes to you.
Yep.
Look at that. By the way, if anybody's interested, Tim's putting his boat up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I think it's for about $175. That is US dollars. So if you are interested, just Venmo me and we can get you hooked up. This is a great boat.
Thanks, John. It's gonna rain more tonight.
All right, now let's watch Tim send his boat out to Anchorage. The one that pulls it out.
Oh, all right. Let's try this one.
Look at that. And there she goes.
And this way, you don't have to worry about gravel getting caught in the centerboard case. It really sucks. All right.
That's an awesome system. By the way, Tim is hooking up with Temu to sell them online.
There you go. That's my retirement. You get them on Temu for $2, or I'll sell them to you directly for 54. No.
Or you can buy the Norwegian stainless steel ones for $585.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, say goodnight, Tim.
Good night, Tim. So here's the working end of my anchor system. I've got my M2, and I've got 15 feet of chain, and then I've got this big old chunk of Dyneema attached to the chain. And then I don't know how I ended up with this particular length, but I made an eye and inserted this, I can't remember what they call these, ceramic slidey discs. And then my anchor line just goes through that. So one end of the anchor line is snapped on the front bow eye, and then that comes through here, and then it goes back to the bow eye. So it's a continuous doubled up line. And I'll throw the anchor out, and I'll let the line go out as I sail or push or paddle or motor up the shore. And from there I can pull on one end or the other, and it will pull the boat back out to the anchor. So I found that anchor system actually in Joel Bergen's blog page. It's called a clothesline system. It's been out there for a while, I'm quite sure. And the thing I changed is adding that low friction ring. And 3-strand just doesn't work as well because it untwists as you're pulling it through that ring. So I went to a different line that pulls smoothly through the ring. And I've used it now several times, and I'm finding that works really nicely. So I'm glad that I've done that. I had the bungee line system, the Anchor Buddy, and with that you really had to guess right as to where to drop that anchor. With this system, you can drop the anchor where you want it, and you don't have to worry about how much anything is going to stretch. You just have to worry about having enough line to get you to shore. So I've got a couple hundred feet of line because you have to double everything, plus 15 feet of anchor chain, and that is plenty for me. And I would only use this in a fairly sheltered area. And this is how we spend our evening on these things. S'mores on the Coleman. Well, not a Coleman. Is it a Coleman? No. On whatever it is. How are the s'mores, ladies? Good. All right. Beautiful night out here tonight. Well, it's 5:20. Woke up, well, I've been up a good chunk of the night. Didn't sleep super well. Tiny little breeze. It's supposed to get hot again, 87 Fahrenheit. And it's foggy out. But I'm sitting here snug as a bug in my little hammock. That's some company. This is the road into our group campsite at Hoaxley Campground, which is a city park, or city-owned facility. It used to be an old Boy Scout camp Beautiful spot, all tents, no trailers. Most of the sites are drive-in. You can drive in, drop your stuff off, and then you got to get your vehicles out of there. So we've had these spots along the lakefront, up either over this way. Last couple of years we've been out at the end here. So this boat is self-bailing, as in, if I want it bailed, I do it myself. So the boats are on the water. I'm getting ready to get out finally. I had to hang around for a bit and wait for my daughters to show up. Truth is, the Lake Pepin Messabout is, mostly day sailing. Not much of a destination sail, but we all have a good time getting together and learning about each other's boats and enjoying each other's company. Yeah, you have the same one, right? No. All right, out in the Navigator with my girls. Say hi. You're gonna be famous.
Hi.
They hate me. We got a convergence of red sails here. Mud Hen, the Scamp, and then the Navigator, all with these beautiful tan bark sails. All right, here we go. All right. So it's a little slow out here, so I thought I'd do some trolling for muskie. I hear there's some... This is a family-friendly video.
Pour it out.
I can. So, wish me luck.
I redesigned
Nice.
everything from the hull in.
Okay. I'm not brave enough to redesign anything.
Yeah,
That-
it's kind of taken off.
All right, so we got Dan Weeks out on my Navigator because he hasn't had a chance to do that yet. So what do you think, Dan?
I love it. Beautiful boat. Sails nicely. Moves through the water nicely. Nice and dry, even in a little bit of a chop. Perfectly balanced. Tan bark sails, so I don't have to squint. It's great.
And what did you bring?
A Cape Dory 14.
Okay.
Which is a
Yeah.
14-foot sailing Whitehall.
Yep, got to get out on that. Well, we got a little bit of wind now, and we got folks out on the water, so taking advantage of it. All right, looking good. We got Dave Enders out in his Osgoose. This sucker in a breeze. That little boat will move. And who do we got out here rowing? Do you know whose boat that is? Yeah, I forget who that is. So the party's begun, whether it's reading books or eating food.
Great bread.
We've done a great, every year, done a little potluck at this event. Everybody brings a little something to share. And so it's time to dig in. Let's see what's here.
Flies to Virginia. 6 of
All right, smile, look happy.
them stayed on the ground for a week. The pilots, too.
Did it work?
Oh man, that looks good.
I said,
Is that all yours?
"Call us before you wanna come back." And that was cheaper than
No, we're
flying
gonna
all
share.
6 of us.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, okay.
My company had
Look
a...
at
We
this,
were-
what
we
a
were
spread.
from Eastern.
Oh, yes.
I'm capturing the spread for prosperity.
And we...
Posterity?
Posterity.
Yeah, whatever.
Prosperity?
Prosperity would be good too.
Prosperity would be good too.
Yeah,
Whenever I had a
either,
story
both of
out
those
that
things.
way, I would check the leader schedule.
Yeah. Well, a little bit different morning today. It's warm up a little quicker. It's no fog. So we're going to start out with a bright, shiny day, and supposed to have a decent wind today. Getting coffee ready. Got my little grinder, beans, and water going on the Trangia. Got my mocha pot down there ready to get my coffee going, along with my cream and honey, of course. Well, a different kind of morning today. It's Sunday morning, and got a nice breeze. It's supposed to be building into showers this afternoon. And gusts to 25, 30 later. So that'll be, hopefully we'll be off the water by then. But we have a tradition of sailing across to Stockton, which is a small town across the way, and having breakfast and sailing over nice weather, and then coming out of brunch or whatever and finding it blowing 30 miles an hour. So I think we're going to continue that tradition today. We'll see what happens. Got a couple boats out on the water. It's about 8:30, quarter to 9. I'm going to get myself rigged up and see if anyone wants to ride over with me today. Okay, we're rocking and rolling out here with Neil and Landon. And I got this in trusty hands. How you doing?
Good.
You're good. Yeah, and we got Greg behind us here with Arquebus with the bus. He's beating us because we're getting pushed around by these waves a bit. But yeah, no, glorious day heading across Lake Pepin to where are we going? Stockholm, Wisconsin for brunchish or something, lunch, food. All right, we're in Stockton. Nice little protected bay here. It's blowing snot out there. So we're gonna have a fun ride home with the wind behind us.
Talk about little freeboard. He could be stealth mode. If he rows, we'll never even notice.
So the crew is heading up to a restaurant we've favored for many years now, and here in Stockton we got Steve and his scamp heading our way. So I'm gonna hang out and wait for him while they get seating for us. Beautiful little park. Kind of little mucky gunk hole to park in here. Here comes Steve with Scamp. All right. Well, these guys made it across. It was quite a blow for them, it looks like.
Oh boy.
So what is the name of this place? This is amazing.
Yeah, the spotted cow, I believe I saw.
The what?
Doing something
So we got a home style breakfast. We got fries and bacon and biscuits and eggs coming, and fantastic. Well, after a delicious breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever that was, getting ready to get back out here and take the sleigh ride home. Saying 15 to 25 out there, and fortunately be a nice beam to down run. These two guys came across in that was Cape Dory 14, and I can't remember what this one is, but no reefs. They made it. It was a little bit of work, I think, for them, a little bit wet. We're sailing it here.